Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Michael Talks Football channel. It is the big one. It is the Milan Derby, one of the best derbies in the world. And it is a massive game because one, it is the Milan Derby. Two, both teams are undefeated. And three, you can't miss this game. If you are a true football fan and you take your tribalistic ways out of your mind, this is always a must watch. If you're going to choose to watch Newcastle and Brentford, if you're a Newcastle Brentford fan, I can understand. If you're a football fan and you decide to watch that game, I really question you and your footballing IQ, if I'm going to be perfectly honest. But we are here, people. If you haven't done so already, we better be hitting the like button. The like target today is minimum 50 likes because, wow, Brighton almost scored, by the way, people. It's 3-1. We need to be hitting a record number on the watch-alongs. We need to be hitting a record number on the watch-alongs because it is the big one, the Milan Derby. Shout out to everybody in the chat already. Shout out to Diego, Sebastian, Xtile, Ma on Paras. Big up Free Mind. I'm watching Man United dissipate the Derby anxiety. Man United are in shambles. Yeah, they're not looking that good, to be honest. If I'm watching this game, even though they've had some chances, they still do not look good. And Onana had to make a save against Evan Ferguson. So let us get into the starting lineups for both teams, people. No real surprises here. We got first off with Inter, the home side in this game, even though there's really no home team in this derby. Jan Sommer is in goal. Bastoni, Acerbi, and Darmian are the three center backs, so still no start for Pavard. Di Marco, Mkhitaryan, Çalhanoğlu, Barella, and Denzel Dumfries, who loves a battle against Theo Hernandez, and we know those two are going to go up against each other today. And the two strikers is the new partnership of El Toro, Lautaro Martinez, and Marcus Thuram. So real no changes here. I don't see anything. The only thing you could probably just question with Inzaghi is, why don't you start Fratesi instead of Mkhitaryan? Like we saw Fratesi for the Azzurri. He was unbelievable, scored 2 goals, and he doesn't even get started today. Doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me. Let's go to the Milan team. Mike Maignan is in goal. Calabria, Malik Thiaw, and Chiara. Obviously, Tomori is suspended for getting the red card against AS Roma. Theo Hernandez is the left back. The three in the midfield is Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Krunic, and Reinders. Really love this Reinders player. Watching him last year at AZ Alkmaar, I was like, okay, this is a player here. It's been very good for AC Milan so far. And the three forwards are Christian, Captain America, Pulisic, Olivier Giroud, and Rafael Leao. I mean, both teams have strong benches. Let me just remind myself of the benches for both teams, because I remember seeing that before coming on live. So for Inter, there is Agueme, Arnautovic, Aslani, Bisek, Carlos Augusto, Cuadrado, De Vrij, Fratesi, Klaassen, Pavard, Sanchez, Sensi. That's a pretty decent bench for Inter. And for AC Milan, they have Adli, Bartesaghi, Chukwueze, Florenzi, Jovic, Musa, Okafor, Pellegrino, Pobega, and Luca Romero. Yeah, man, both teams got teams, man. They got teams. It's not just the starting 11, but both the benches. And these are the recent matches head-to-head. As you can see, Inter are destroying Milan. It has been 1-0, 2-0 in the Champions League semifinals, 1-0, and then 3-0 in the Supercoppa final last year in Saudi Arabia. Milan, yeah, first off, you got to score against Inter. And two, you can't get beat again. Imagine your rivals, people. They're going to do 5 in 1 year? 5? Nah, AC Milan, you cannot let that happen to you guys. You cannot. You have to take back the city with some pride. And this is now the standings of the Serie A table after Juventus beat Lazio today, even though Juventus are still playing some terrible football. I mean, just terrible football, if I'm going to be perfectly honest. But Vlahovic and Chiesa, they're cooking. They're cooking really good. And Inter and Milan are second and third, both on perfect records. Inter have not conceded a goal this season, and Milan have been electrifying, great ball movement. You see the players that are now cooking well. Like Pioli is cooking a nice meal. It's a nice meal. It's like a Milanesa, but we're not quite there yet. We're not quite there yet. So let's see how it goes today. Give your score predictions in the chat right now, people. Reinders has been one of the best signings so far. Yeah, he's been amazing. He really has been amazing so far. Now Sanchez he's on the bench. I mean, I don't know why they signed him back. I really don't get it. Big up 80, how you doing today? Milan is black and red. Juve on that ban bounce. Those guys are, like HH said, they're expected cases. Because now Bonucci wants to take them. Now Ronaldo wants to take them to court. I mean, those guys are just an actual criminal organization, or Juventus. They're really... How can a team just keep getting courts and court cases against them? It doesn't make any sense to me with Juventus. But hey, they're still here. They're somehow still functioning as a club. And now they are first place in the Serie. Damn, look at Lecce, man. Lecce having a good season. Lazio. Yeah, Saudi ball. I told you guys in the Champions League, I do not trust Saudi ball whatsoever. So Sebastian is going 2-1 Milan. Big up SSB. How you doing, bro? How you doing? Milan to get revenge on Inter 2-1. Okay, let's see. I need this after the nonsense I'm watching in EPL right now. Well, what nonsense is going on? Obviously, Brighton are beating Manchester United. I got the game on my phone, and damn, Sheffield United are beating Tottenham. Ange, man, you cannot let that happen. Come on, Ange. They should add that to their app. Ongoing cases. That's what they should have, man. There should be like on SofaScore. You have the XG, and then you have the XC for Juventus and expected cases, because this cannot keep going on. 80 is going for a high-scoring game, 3-2 Milan. Hey, man, if we get a game today. So let me know who's going to score the first goal today, people. Who's going to score the first goal today? Lautaro, even though you guys know I don't think Lautaro is a world-class striker. I think he's a good striker, but not world-class. Has been cooking this season. Can't lie, he's been cooking. Is that Ansu Fati? Ansu Fati! Bruh. How do you miss? Did Onana save that? That would have been nice to see Ansu Fati get a goal. Why did he not go for the left corner? Look at this. That is poor from Ansu, man. That is really poor. That just looks like you are literally right. That's a great save, though. But Ansu Fati has to be scoring that. What the F are Spurs doing losing? I don't know, man. I don't know. Inter will score the first goal, in my opinion. Yeah, guys, let me know. Who will score the first goal today? Will it be Lautaro? Will it be Captain America in his first Milan Derby? Let me know. Big up Abdullah says, was watching a compilation of Pogba from 15-16. Man, don't, Abdullah, man. I honestly, even though Pogba played for Manchester United, I love the player. I thought this guy should be one of the best midfielders ever. I mean, ever. Just hasn't worked out, man. And now he's doping. Man's trying to pull off what was that sprinter from America? Justin Gatlin. He's trying to pull off a Justin Gatlin, right? But there's not going to be a no second career, because Justin Gatlin actually made it to second place. I think he won a world championship as well. Pogba, you're not that guy. I'm sorry, man. You just cannot. No, of course not. What do you mean? Man City are winning the league. Guys, get it out of your mind. It's a Farmers League, the Premier League. Man City are going to win it again, okay? Just all the Prem merchants. You all speak highly of this league. Man City are going to win it again, right? Good. We got that settled now. Pogba not going to Barca back in 2015 was the worst choice. Hey, man, I think he just wanted to really rectify what happened in Man United and thought, hey, let me go back and see what I can do. And it hasn't worked out at all. It hasn't worked out at all for him whatsoever. Hey, man, Abdullah, they're trying to pull off all the hard tricks possible. They're trying to pull off they're trying to prove that they are so corrupt, but yet so... I just don't understand it, man. I don't know how Juve get away with it. But hey, if they're doping and getting sued at the same time and win the Serie, kudos to them. I bet you are, Antonio. I think it's Antonio, right, Antonio? Big up to you, bro. So nervous, I can imagine. Wait, Brendan scored for Spurs. It was offside. Brendan Johnson scored, and it was offside. Damn, Spurs are actually losing 1-0, you know. Mother effers. How do you guys lose? Mike, are you scared of Leverkusen in the Europa League? Oh, yeah, 100%. But it's Leverkusen. So until they can prove to us that they can actually win tough games, then I'll start getting nervous about them. But to be honest, it's going to be between Liverpool, Bayer Leverkusen, AS Roma and Sevilla because Sevilla will drop down. 100% they will. So let's see. Oh, it's you, Antonio. Cool, cool, cool. Guys, we only have 7 likes. You guys are abysmal. Absolutely abysmal. You are performing like Marcus Rashford. Like that's like a sofa score rating for Kai Havertz. Please hit the like button because now it is the Milan Derby time. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yeah. Get your Prem streams out of the way. It's time to get to real football, people, where fans are together in the same stadium, home of both teams, and now the atmosphere is going to be crazy. Yeah, it's chaos. It's absolute chaos. Big up, Zane. How you doing? Let's just take a minute and laugh at Man United. Well, I'll wait until the final whistle goes because they still got a chance here. Football is never over. Big up, Xavier says Chelsea and United in relegation battle. Where is United now in the standings, by the way? 12th. Yeah, with a -4 goal difference. That is not good for United. They're lucky that Everton are crap. They're lucky that Burnley haven't won a game, and they're lucky that Luton are our Premier League team. Otherwise, it would be looking worse. Sold out. Sold out. Oh, what a... Although, you guys rate this Serie intro music? I don't rate it whatsoever. I think it's poor. It's really poor. Exile, do not lose tomorrow, by the way, buddy. Chelsea better not lose tomorrow. And Brighton have won, guys. Wow. You know what? I know everybody's everywhere on social media, YouTube, and this sort of stuff. Wow, look at that tifo, by the way. Is that a mouse? That is fantastic by the Inter fans. Oh, look at the Milan fans with the cards. God, man. Shout out to both ultras. Even though, okay, maybe they're not the greatest ultras when it comes to personal stuff, but when it comes to designs of the tifos, they got it on point. Look at the atmosphere. This is football. Let's hopefully have a good game, people. Hopefully we get a high-scoring game here. I think we will. I hope we do. No. Remember, if you're reminded, Jay-Z's company is now sponsored with Serie, so we might get a Lukaku intro for Serie because the guy is in love with the whole league. He's in love with it, so we might actually be getting something like that. Don't tell me Richarlison scored of all people. Richarlison scored. You know, I'm kind of happy for Richarlison because you could just tell. Even though we crap onto him and he's Mr. You kind of, when players are so down and they have no confidence, you want them to get back. But yeah, big up Mtar Missy. How you doing, bro? Big up Michael. I feel like Giroud, Leo draw that first blood. Let's see. Wow, I think we are average, but United is terrible, man. The game could be interesting. Yeah, big up on Sam. Bayern and Man United. I don't know what the hell is going to happen. Is it on a Wednesday or Tuesday? And Aston Villa scored a last-minute winner. Ooh, who scored that? Dougie Luiz on the penalty spot. Wow, what a comeback by them. I think Bayern and Man United are on Wednesday, right? Yeah, they are. Arsenal, PSV, Bayern, Man United, Braga, Napoli, Real Sociedad, Inter. Some decent games on Wednesday. Decent games. Big up, Luis. Mike, I'm done with United at this point. Ansu Fati cooked our team badly. Luis, I saw it, but Ansu Fati should have scored that one chance he had. I don't know how he didn't score. But we can keep talking about United. We can keep talking about all the bum teams who put a hands up in the chat if your team won today. Put a hands up if your team won today. Because goddamn Liverpool somehow won today. I don't know how they did, but I have never seen McAllister play that bad. Even for Argentino Juniors, even for Boca, even for Argentina, even for Brighton, that might be the worst game McAllister has ever played. Big up, Henry. Forza Milan. Hey, man, where are the Inter fans at? All I just see is Forza Milan, Forza Milan. Look at MM as well, Forza Milan. Inter fans, retaliate. Show your pride. All right, guys, hit the like button. Get your score predictions in as we are soon ready for another Milan Derby. We are off in the first half. Yes, we are. Vamonos. Oh, God. If Captain America scores today, here we go. Xavier saying, yeah, McAllister was horrible. Big up, Dr. Blick. How you doing, bro? Xavier saying, jet lag kicking in for Mac. Oh, 100%, yeah. I think when he was taking that oxygen tank, in La Paz. I think it was filled with balloons. If you guys know balloons from the UK, you know what I'm talking about. I think it had balloons instead because McAllister was playing high today. He was so bad. I checked the stats. McAllister lost possession 8 times in the first half, but he didn't lose it the most. It was actually Dominic Soboslai who lost the ball 12 times in that one half, people. Only one half. So it's always intriguing when these two teams meet up against each other is that Inter always go a bit more defensive and sit back and hit them on the counterattack instead of, and the Milan are just more the possession based team again when these two teams meet up. So I feel like it's going to be the same thing today. And now Pioli has to figure out a way to score against these guys. Like you cannot, if you get shut out again 5 games in a row, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing, especially after losing the Champions League semifinal the way they did. That's a foul by Dumfries on Rafael Leao. Leao. Wow, 2-1 Tottenham. Come on, Ange. Come on, Ange. I'm repping for Ange here. Don't tell me Richarlison scored two. Don't tell me Richarlison scored two. It's Kulusevski and then wow. Fair play to Spurs, man. Fair play to Spurs. They had 28 shots. Wow. Yeah, I saw Mofi, man. What is it? What is it with the Super Eagles? So Nigeria, they have Osimhen, they got Mofi, they got Boniface, they got Gift Orban, they got Taiwo Awani, they got Lukman, they got oh my god, Umar Sadiq from Real Sociedad. I'm trying to think of more. There's more people. There's more. Then they got Chukwueze. I mean, it's fantastic that Nigeria produce all these ballers in the attack. Where is the midfield and defenders and a goalie? I swear the goalie is that guy from Omonia, and he's actually the backup goalkeeper. That's the funny part with Nigeria. But no doubt they got a sick attack. Yeah, Dortmund are a funny club. I don't know. They were looking terrible in that first half. I was watching a little bit, and then they win the game. A good pass by Pulisic into Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek has actually been really good for Milan. That's a foul on him. Nope, not called. Loftus-Cheek got to know. This ain't no Chelsea versus, what would they say? QPR or Brentford. And he's going 2-1 Milan. Huh? 2-1 Forza Milan. I still have not seen one Inter fan in the chat. They should have the most chess, by the way, the Inter fans. They're the ones who beat Milan 4 times in a row. Leao versus Barella. We got a battle here. The physicality is here. But we need to see. Okay, Leao, you were gone for that first leg. You came on to the second half. We need to see a good game from Rafael Leao today. He needs to step up. But the good thing for Milan as well is that they got options off the bench. Remember last year they were bringing on Salamakers. Poor pass from Pulisic right there. Let's see how Marcos Thuram does, man. He's trying to do the same celebration that Lukaku was doing. Big Up KC says, who you think will win? I'm going to go with him. My score prediction, by the way, people, I'm going Inter 2-1. I think Inter will win 2-1. They just got Milan's number. They do. Last night, I predicted Bayern 3-1. They bottled that because they gave the penalty in the last minute. I think Inter got this 2-1. Oh, that's a terrible touch from Loftus-Cheek. That is terrible from Loftus-Cheek. Brighton are cooking, guys. Brighton are cooking. Yeah. No, SSB, he's gone. He's gone from AC Milan. Where did he go to? Did he go to Bologna? Salamakers? Good riddance, because that guy is terrible. Here comes Thuram. Uh-oh. Was there a... Thuram? There was no foul? Thuram! Still with Thuram? Thuram still? Thuram? Oh my god. Di Marco! Mkhitaryan! It is already 1-0 for Inter. It's already 1-0, and we haven't even played 5 minutes. What happened there with the Milan's defense? What happened to Theo Hernandez? And now the referee is getting crowded around. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Controversy. We love it in football. Bring the controversy. What on earth happened to Theo Hernandez? It just seemed like the whole... What the heck? I don't. Do we think that's a foul by Thuram on Tiao? Look at Mkhitaryan. He's free. DiMarco with a good shot. And Mkhitaryan is there to just tap it in, and it's 1-0. Remember, we questioned why is Mkhitaryan starting for Vertesi, and then he scores. Damn, 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 damn. But I'm interested. What happened to Theo Hernandez in that situation with Dumfries? I didn't really see anything happen there. Is VAR getting involved? Oh, here we go. VAR. VAR is involved. Well, people, we've started off on fire with this watch along. So if you haven't done so already, hit the like button. We haven't even hit 30 likes. You guys are actually performing terrible today. Terrible. Is this gonna be called off? What's going on here? What's going on? So it's golazo. I remember they do this in Serie A. They always change every goal. Every ball. I don't understand. The collectibles. So it's a goal. Yep. Inter have 1-0 already. It hasn't even been 5 minutes. Oh, man. Ay, 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 ay. That was the strange thing is like it just seemed like Milan had it all under control that whole situation, and then Tiao, I just think was too soft in that whole scenario, and yet again, Inter take an early lead against Milan in the Milan Derby. And there we go. We finally have an Inter fan in the house. Shout out to Ashraf. I believe, please. Actually, I believe. And now we got the atmosphere going. There is no stadium like the San Siro, people. There is no stadium like the San Siro. Woo! Ah, they only gave away the first goal ball that was scored to a fan. Yeah, I think that's what they want to do in the Serie A. They did. I remember they did that last season as well. And I guess it's collectibles. Barella, first time into Dumfries to DiMarco. I don't like Pioli, man. You know what Inzaghi's gonna do. Again, here comes Lautaro into Dumfries. Don't tell me it's gonna be 2-0 already. Oh, Inter have already got Milan on the ropes. And Theo, horrible touch. Oh boy, oh boy. Milan are under the cosh already. Under the cosh. Because it's a corner for Inter. Oh, that was a terrible touch from Theo. But look who's pressing immediately. If Inzaghi can finally win a Serie A, I think everybody will start rating him as a manager. The only problem he's had is he bottled it in 21-22 season. He bottled it. Big. Here's DiMarco with the corner. Is it going to be a fiery start for Inter already? DiMarco straight. Ooh, why didn't Magnan catch that? Cleared away though. Cleared away. Another corner for Inter. Yeah, I think look, Thuram is nice. He's got the nice link up play. Didn't think he was that good. I really rate Thuram. He just misses quite a lot of chances, I would say, even at Borussia Mönchengladbach. But his overall link up play, it's better than Lukaku's. Like, let's not kid ourselves. It's better than Lukaku's. I look at Inzaghi. He's already loving it. And Dumfries and Theo Hernandez. These guys. Oh, this is like a soap opera that's terrible. This is terrible. Bro, who the heck is terrible defending again by Milan in the set piece? Oh yeah, or something of atmospheres, 100%. I mean, Abdullah's got a good favorite stadium outside of your own club. I mean, I've been to La Bombonera, so I'm biased. I'm going to say La Bombonera. You will never find a better atmosphere than there, hands down. Unbelievable. Here's Lautaro. Çalhanoğlu. First time by DiMarco into Mkhitaryan. Oh, oh, Milan are getting cooked right now. DiMarco, man, just his delivery is always on point. It always seems his crosses are gonna be pinpoint. And Mkhitaryan could have made it 2-0. Wow. Wow. Milan got to get a foothold in this game because they got to be careful that this doesn't turn into 2-0. Drew trying to lay it off. Here's Loftus Cheek. Into Pulisic. Loftus Cheek. What a game we got so far. Just look at the difference between the two teams and how they are with the ball. Inter are just such a direct team, and they obviously that's Inzaghi's style of play when he goes up against Milan. But I've just felt like in the last couple of occasions when these two teams meet, that Milan are always just too pedestrian, too slow. They gotta build up play much quicker. And Calabria is kind of playing as the inverted right back. Interesting. Loftus Cheek is playing more as the right mid. Yeah, Ansu was looking good. Ansu, but he should have scored that one goal he had. He should have scored that one chance. I don't know how he goes with the right side of the goal. He should have went for the left side of the goal. Didn't make any sense to me. Good play by Milan. Here's Reinders. Nicely done into Loftus Cheek. Loftus Cheek has space. Loftus Cheek has space. He's just got to play it into Pulisic or into Calabria, who's making a run down the middle. Captain America. Captain America. Hey. Let's see if DiMarco can handle Captain America today. I'm neutral. Saying hat trick. No, they just say hat trick as well. I mean, KZ, I am neutral, so I just want a good game. And so far, we got a great game. This is always a must watch. Reinders. Oh, that was good idea by Reinders trying to link up play there, but just I think it was Calabria. That's the thing. Like, why do you want Calabria as one of the midfielders to link up play? Because you see Calabria is kind of tucking in as a further fullback, which is kind of crazy to me. And let's be honest, like Serie has locked. He still has Giroud locked up in a jail cell. Okay, that was weird by Giroud. Why do you have trying to injure Bastoni? What happened there? Oh, right, he just stamped right on his foot. I mean, Jan Sommer is a good shot stopper, but with the ball at his feet, he is not good. He is not good whatsoever. Here's Calabria. Can he put in a good delivery? It's a good. Giroud goes down way too easily, man. Giroud, come on, dude, get up. And well defended by Barella. You guys want to talk about the Zerb? You want to talk about the Zerb? Everybody clowned him. I gotta bring up that Graham Souness clip again, where he said this guy doesn't know our league. He's going to be found out. This sort of stuff. It's why people do not listen to Prem people when new players come into their league, or if a new manager comes from another league. Don't listen to these guys. They don't know what they're talking about. Look at De Zerbi. He has now done it twice. He's the only manager in the last year to beat Man United at Old Trafford, and he's done it twice. He's that guy, man. He is that guy. Even though I actually think that Brighton didn't play the best Brighton football, but still they still looked really good, and they were clinical today. And that was a team without Estupinian, without Evan Ferguson starting. You just got to think to yourself, De Zerbi is just a quality manager. He's going to probably in 2 to 3 years, he's going to go to a new team. Which team? Who knows? But I don't think he's going to be at Brighton for long. But I think he just works perfectly into how the setup of the club is. Everything about the club is just fantastic when it comes down to scouting, how they handle players, transfers, coaching, style of play. I just think Brighton are the prime example that you don't need a lot of money and you just be smart with your money and you can build one hell of a club. And I got to really rate De Zerbi for that. Unbelievable. No, I didn't see it. The stream was starting already. I don't get why Prem pundits act like 90% of their league doesn't come from other leagues. 100% Abdullah. Like, let us be perfectly honest. Remember when people were doubting Pep after he finished fourth? Oh, is that football going to work? Oh, he's going to be found out. Guys, the Premier League, 90. How many English managers are there in the Premier League? Dyche, Eddie Howe. I'm trying to think. Ooh, almost decent idea by Leao into Giroud. Actually, how many English managers are there in the Premier League? I don't think there's that many. Gary O'Neill. I forgot about him. Gary O'Neill. Let me check. Go to Wikipedia quickly and check that out. So there is one, two, three, four, five English managers. Five. Oh yeah, yeah. And you Care clears it away. Good play by Mkhitaryan, out wide to Dumfries. Dumfries has just got to keep it in. Here we go. Round 67 of Dumfries versus Theo Hernandez. And it's out for a throw-in for Inter. Yeah, so the managers, it's Roy Hodgson, Sean Dyche, Eddie Howe, Paul Hickenbottom, and Gary O'Neill. Those are all the English managers. So that's 5 out of 20. Poor, man. Really, really poor. 16 Serie A, 16 Italian managers. And look at La Liga. How many Spanish managers is there in La Liga? That looked like a handball by Thuram. Is that out for a corner? Oh, it's another corner for Inter. Milan got to be careful, people, here, because they are not playing well at all. They are not. They are not playing well at all. Not really handball, if we're going to be honest. That was never going to be handball. Look at Lautaro making the near post run. Oh, that was a fantastic. Chel Honoglu, James Ward-Prowse, any other names? These guys from corners, free kicks, they're ridiculous. They're actually ridiculous. And so Sommer now just keeps the possession going. Yeah, I mean, I'm Messi though. That goal that Malcolm scored where Neymar assisted, I just looked at the defending. I was like, bro, that is not defending. Here's Thuram against Simon Kjær. If you're Thuram, just take on Kjær. That was a push by Kjær, and it's a corner, goal kick. Another corner for Inter. Milan got to be careful, man. Grimaldo as well. Yep, free mind. Yep, Grimaldo. Actually that should have been a goal kick. I think it's a corner for Inter again. That's our third one. Yep, another corner for Inter. It's getting nervous. Getting nervous for DiMarco with the corner. DiMarco. Good ball in. Oh, tried to go for the net towards. Was it Lautaro? Yep. That's a high boot by Bastoni. Milan gotta calm down. These guys are not in this game whatsoever. They are not in this game. They gotta keep a little bit of possession because every time Inter are coming forward, they look like they're gonna score. But who knows? Maybe this Marcus Thuram and Lautaro partnership can actually thrive. See, I like a team that plays with two strikers. That's the old school way. Not every team has to play with a false striker or number 9. Let's just go with the old school two striker formation. F it. Good play by Dumfries into Lautaro. Good defending by Malik Thiaw. Here's Reinders. Reinders loses possession straight to almost. That was a foul on Lautaro. Here comes Theo Hernandez. Theo Hernandez, when he gets paced, that's a foul by Çalhanoğlu. Yep, that is a foul. They lost 3-0 to Valencia. See, this is the thing with Atleti, right? I can't trust these guys. How do you lose 3-0? Because they had possession. That's why. And I don't think Rodrigo de Paul played in this game. I think he was recovering from the traveling. Yep, he didn't. He wasn't even on the squad. Oh, he has a muscle injury. And Memphis Depay didn't play. Yeah, Atleti. How do you lose 3-0? Really? 3-0 to Valencia? Oh, good play by Loftus Cheek. Pulisic should have been making that run there. Well defended by DiMarco. We have not seen Pulisic or Leao at all so far in this game. We haven't seen these guys at all. Loftus-Cheek has actually been quite decent so far in this game. He's the only one of the midfield to do something well. Here's Krunic into Calabria. Calabria out wide to Pulisic. He keeps it in play. Nice feet by Pulisic. But DiMarco is on him like a shark that smells blood. Theo Hernandez into Giroud. Giroud. Oh, I was waiting for a bicycle kick goal, you know? That's what I was waiting for. Ugh, that is not good by Çalhanoğlu. Let's see what Milan can conjure up here. Let's see what they can conjure up. Yeah, I've seen his performances, Hans. He's doing really well right now with Stuttgart. And Stuttgart won today, right? Yep, they beat Manchester 1. Ay. Here's Krunic. I don't know what Krunic was doing there. He was trying to go with like a driven cross, but couldn't even beat the first man there. Here's Chiara into Theo. Just okay. Well, now Milan are enjoying a bit more position here. They just got to find that killer ball. He's got to ask for the ball more. Leao has been non-existent for about now 22 minutes. I haven't even seen him touch the ball. Let me see how many touches he has. Let me see how many touches he has. Oh, I cannot see on FootMob how many touches he has. Oh, Dumfries! Oh, Dumfries was put into a blender. He was put into a blender right there, and Leao just didn't know where the ball. That was a fantastic ball by Theo, you know. Wow. Oh, Leao was just a better touch maybe from Leao. That was so difficult though. Very difficult. Sharma is saying, which team do you support? Well, I support Liverpool, but we are here as neutrals and lovers of the beautiful game. As you can see, this channel is definitely not a Liverpool channel, and I didn't want it to be anyways. Good play by Inter. Quick counterattack. Plays it into Thuram. Thuram. Is that a foul by Thiaw? Yep, that's a foul by Malik Thiaw, and it's a yellow card on Malik Thiaw. Thuram is causing trouble, though. Thuram is causing all sorts of trouble so far in this game. Wonderful to see. Football Frenzy saying we really just lost 3-0. Big up Football Frenzy. How you doing, bro? I haven't seen you for a long time, man. Yeah. I didn't see the game between Atleti, but how do you lose 3-0? What the fuck? That is crazy, no? That's crazy. Mike, big up Zaire says, Mike, thoughts on the 4-2-3-1 second half club play? That should be the way to go. Should be. I would like to see. I don't want to see Dominic Szoboszlai as the like in a double pivot. That's not. I don't want to see him there. But his passing is unbelievable. I'd rather see like Dom play as the number 10, and then maybe you could play like McAllister and Gravenberg as the double pivot. That's what I would like to see, to be honest. But Dominic Szoboszlai again, man, such a baller. Look how low Milan's line is. DiMarco can just terrible ball by DiMarco. I was gonna say DiMarco should just go on the far post for Magnan, and it probably would have went in. 80. I mean, it's one-sided still. Still one-sided. It's craziness. It's craziness. Yeah, I think we definitely. If I see like McAllister and Dominic Soboslai as the double pivot for the rest of this season, I'm gonna be like, Klopp, man, don't against Man City or Arsenal. You cannot do that. You're gonna get absolutely torn apart. Let me just make this perfectly clear, right? Liverpool's style of play is not sustainable. Like this cannot continue. If it somehow continues until February, March, I'll be amazed. I really will. But defensively, it's still shambles to me. There's no structure. The second half was a lot better from Liverpool, but I'm still not. Obviously, people want to talk about title race. Liverpool in the title race. It's too early to say. It's only been what 5 games now, people. So it's too early to call. But I'll just say that Liverpool's style of play, it is not sustainable for a whole entire season. It could be good maybe for let's say 15. Yeah, 15. Other than that, no. No. Here's Theo Hernandez. 26 minutes gone, and this game has pretty much been all Inter. Even though you would say, Michael, they don't have possession. This has been all Inter, guys. Every time Inter go forward, they're going to score. They just like Milan look like they have lack of idea. And Pioli still cannot figure out Inzaghi ball. He cannot. He cannot. Big up football. Says Michael, Atletico's problems are the owners and not Simeone. Without Simeone, Atletico Madrid are nothing. Agree with that. They don't give the money to sign players like Simeone wants. He really wanted Højbjerg or Amrabat. Yeah, obviously you guys are a little bit in a financial situation, but also you got to look at Tebas and the guy that Tebas is with his financial rules. It is difficult, but also you can't lose three. It doesn't matter what players you couldn't sign. You still have good enough players. You cannot lose 3-0 to freaking Valencia. This is Valencia. This is not Valencia from the early 2000s who were making Champions Leagues and winning La Ligas. This is Valencia under Peter Lim, the worst owner in football. So that's still not good. But yeah, I think over the whole entire season, Atleti got to be a lot better. Latest comeback, really? Wow. That is, how did they win that game, you know? They were down 98th minute and 90. Oh, I bet the scenes in the stadium were ridiculous. I gotta check out the highlights at halftime. Gotta check out the highlights at halftime. I respect, man. Respect football frenzy. Man, good. Gotta focus on the studies, man. Always focus on the studies. Theo Hernandez. Oof. Darmian clears it away. Good work by Reinders to win the ball back. Can Milan just conjure up something? Is that a foul on Reinders? Yes, it is. Decent free kick opportunity. I wonder if Theo's going to take this. Didn't you? Was it 7-0 football frenzy? Wasn't it 7-0? Nice. Should be a good atmosphere at Betis. At Betis. I think Theo's going to shoot this directly, you know? Yep. Theo's going to shoot this directly. Let's see how this goes. By the way, do you guys see what Xavi Simons and Lois Openda are doing to the Bundesliga? They are tearing it apart. Tearing it apart. I still remember when I made that shorts video about a year ago when I said Xavi Simons going to PSV is the biggest mistake PSG can do. And people clowned at me, oh, this guy's just the Instagram hype merchant. Look at Xavi Simons now. But here's Theo Hernandez with the free kick. Theo Hernandez plays it into Leao. Oh, Leao has to score from there. No. Oh, he's offside anyways. But Leao should score. Has to score. Come on. That's a good joke, Casey. We're not in the Champions League. We're not in the Champions League. To be honest, it doesn't matter which Liverpool, even from the early 2000s when they were crap. Still, like Liverpool are a dangerous team in the Champions League. Leao has to score, even if it's offside. You got to score, buddy. What's going on here? Here's a Serie. Good work by Theo. Theo just loves to tackle. This guy, Theo Hernandez just loves to tackle. Absolutely. He loves a battle. I love to see it. Oh, we got 30 minutes played, 1-0, fifth minute by Mkhitaryan. Good work by DiMarco, Marcus Thuram on the goal. And if we're going to be honest, Milan have created next to nothing in this game. Even though you can get these new pieces, but Pioli he cannot unlock the Inzaghi code. He cannot. Oh, good work by Giroud. Theo Hernandez. Theo. Oh! Oh, that was beautiful by Theo, man. When the guy just somehow keeps just going forward and forward, he always creates an opportunity. Look at it. Wow, that was unbelievable. If Theo Hernandez scored that, that would have been a golazo. Wow. Oh, that could have almost been a penalty on him. Just a little bit off balance. That was ridiculous, man. Sharma says, "Do you see quality of Serie A same as Premier League? I personally feel tempo is always very slow compared to Premier League. Yeah, the tempo is slow, Sharma. It is slower, but when we're talking about quality, look what Serie A did last season, right? They had 3 teams in the European competition finals, right? Obviously, the Premier League should be the best league in Europe. Let's not kid ourselves. They should be because of the amount of money every team. It's not just 4 teams. It's not just 5 teams, 6 teams. Every team, barring Luton, Sheffield United, have spent ridiculous monies this summer. Oh, DiMarco. That's going to go out for a goal. Barella tries to keep it in somehow. Didn't quite work out. But I think like the quality is getting back there in the Serie A, but they just need that financial boost again. But it's difficult. Their TV deals is terrible. They're terrible. When you compare it to like Premier League and even La Liga, they cannot compete. Yeah, I really like Theo Hernandez. I think though he's a hothead, but the guy is a quality left back. Quality, man. Especially when he goes on those driving runs. It just seems like you cannot stop him. Oh, Krunic. Oh, Krunic got lucky there, man. Krunic got lucky. I really rate Theo Hernandez. I think he's top 3 best left back in the world right now. Yeah, he's top 3, hands down. Tottenham have 12 minutes on top of 90 minutes due to Sheffield United time wasting in order to hold on to their 1-0 lead. Please, that Richarlison scored the equalizer given his issues. Yeah, look, that's good for Richarlison. We got to give him some credit. We got to give some credit. Here's Loftus Cheek into Pulisic. Pulisic, you got to get yourself more involved in this game, buddy. Here's Loftus Cheek into Reinders. Reinders trying to find somebody. Terrible touch by Reinders. And that's a terrible pass from Mkhitaryan. Here's Krunic. Definitely do not rate Krunic, by the way, people. Never have and never will. Krunic. Oh, Tiao, where are you going? Tiao just maybe kind of ruined their momentum. Theo and Dumfries need to settle the beef in a steel cage match. I think they just need to go into Hell in a Cell. That's what they need to do. Hell in a Cell, and it's like a Iron Man match. That's what they. Has it actually ever happened in WWE? An Iron Man match in a Hell in a Cell? I think it has. Did Triple H and HBK have one like that? But that they just need to settle their beef in a Hell in a Cell. I think that's the appropriate way. Yeah, they love Krunic. I don't get a free mind, to be honest. That is terrible. Straight into the hands of Jan Sommer. God. I think it's just really down to tactics here. I just don't think Pioli can figure out what to do against Inzaghi. It's been now almost 12 halves. 12 halves of football where Milan cannot seem to conjure up anything. Anything. Anything of good use against Inter. It's poor, man. It's very, very poor. I should actually probably put the Newcastle game on as well, just to keep an eye on it, because Newcastle got to start playing well, and they're going to play against Milan on Tuesday, and they got to start coming out with some victories. Let me just put that game on. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. All right, they're going to try and go long towards Giroud. Good hold up play by Giroud. Here's Pulisic. into Calabria, who's an inverted midfielder, still with Calabria, into Leao. Oh, that was a good idea by Calabria, actually. Good work by Krunic. Here's Reinders. Reinders into Loftus Cheek. Loftus Cheek is surrounded by four players. That seemed like it was a foul on Loftus Cheek. Play continues. Here's Theo. Out wide to Leao. Leao has space. Leao has space. Leao has space. Leao has space. Oh, just a terrible cross. There were so many options for Leao. He couldn't find the right one. Here's Krunic. All right. This is much better for Milan. Calabria. Back to Tiao. Tiao, just shoot it. He's going to shoot it. Decent idea. Decent idea. All right. The Tonali reunion. Cannot wait. Pioli should get sacked, in my opinion. If they don't at least finish close second, they spent the most this window. Okay, but Sharma, they sold a lot of players. How much was their net spend? Let me quickly check that. Let's see actually how much they spent this summer. Okay, they actually did spend 45 million if we're basing it on player sales. Pulisic, Chukwueze, Musa, Rangers, Loftus-Cheek, Okafor, all were about 15 to 20 million. I mean, he should, this is now a season where Pioli has to do a lot better. Like last season, okay, you had injuries, this sort of stuff, excuses, but this is now the season where Pioli has to cook. Back to Calabria. Calabria is going to shoot. Okay, Milan are building up better and better. All right, people, what team is this? You saw the badge quickly, but what team is this? If you don't get it, I think, Sebastian, you can't answer the question, by the way, because you know the answer. Oh, Dumfries towards Thuram. Just a terrible pass by Dumfries. Here's Marcus Thuram. Thuram against Malik Thiaw. Thuram. Still with Thuram. Thuram. Oh! Holy shit! Oh! Lukaku who? Hey, que golazo. Lukaku who? Nah, that is incredible by Marcus Thuram. He is becoming a fan favorite. When you score on the Milan Derby, you are instantly a fan favorite. Wonderful pass by Lautaro. I don't know what Milan are doing defensively. Dumfries with the hopeful ball, but then it's just all Thuram. Thuram takes on Malik Thiaw, takes him on. One little move to the outside and unleashes. Oh, que golazo. Oh, I'm going to sound like, oh, that is an incredible goal by Marcus Thuram. That is actually a bullet into the corner. Absolute bullet. And now every Inter fan is saying, Lukaku, who we got our new star boy, Marcus Thuram. He got his first goal against Fiorentina, and now he decides, let me show you what I got against Milan in the Milan Derby. Que golazo. That was... Now, we have seen some golazos in the last two watch-alongs. We saw Grimaldo's golazo. We just saw Thuram. Oh, my Magnan, Jesus Christ. And it's happening again, man. Like, Milan are just owning this derby. They're just owning this derby. That's a foul on Lautaro by Pulisic, yeah, it is. We have not seen one bit of Pulisic. We have not seen one bit of Leao. This is poor again from Milan. This defense is trash. I guess it was just a little bit too open there, but what can you do for that goal? Look at this shot, people. Look at the replay. Are you kidding? Oh. Like, there is no keeper is saving that. No keeper is saving that. It is an incredible golazo. But look, if Inter want to press, they cause all the trouble to Milan. And the problem as well with the defense is Simon Kjaer is just, I don't think he's Milan quality anymore. He could be a good backup, but starting in this game, Tomori is a miss. And they're just such a well-drilled unit are Inter. Every player knows their role. They can play a little bit front foot. They can sit back and hit you in the counter-attack. Ah, man, Inzaghi. What a job he has done. But he's got to win a Serie A. Hands down, he's got to win a Serie A. They're going to actually make it 5 in a row, you know. Milan fans can't say anything to Inter fans. Look at now look at the San Siro bouncing. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, the Inter fans are taking the piss on the Milan fans. Ay, people. What has happened to Milan today? If you haven't done so, hit the like button, people. Let's hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. It's just like what sort of subs can Pioli make? I think he's got to maybe put Pulisic in the 10 role because he's been ineffective against DiMarco. Maybe then bring on Chukwueze. That could be idea. I just don't understand this Calabria inverter right back. It doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, he just doesn't want to challenge today. Pulisic against DiMarco. DiMarco's got him on lock. Here comes Leao against two. Oh, back post towards Loftus Cheek. Loftus Cheek. Oh, Inter are just such a good defensive team. Yeah, you cannot unlock these guys. You simply cannot unlock these guys. What do you guys think? Are Inter actually the best defensive team in the world? Let me put that question out to you, people. Are Inter the best defensive team in the world? Let me know your thoughts. They still haven't conceded this season. It's now been 4 games. Well, 3.5 games if we're gonna Giroud out wide to Leao. Good touch by Leao. Leao beats Dumfries. Is he gonna put a ball in? Nope, that's a foul on Leao by Dumfries. Yep. That is a clear foul. Put a 1 if you agree. Put a 1 if you think that Inter are the best defensive team in the world right now. Put a 2 if you think it's somebody else. That was a clear foul on Leao. I don't know what Dumfries is complaining about. You clearly fouled him. You just see fans doing that in the background. Hey. All right, free kick in. Hey, you know this is how Milan are playing, people. This is how Milan are playing. This is where's the video?
This is bad. This is very bad.
This is terrible. Whoa, easy, Biggie. I'm not gonna put up that comment, but he's doing very well, Lautaro, this season. As I have said before, I don't think Lautaro is a world-class striker, but he's a good striker. I've just seen too many times in the big moments this guy just doesn't show up. But this season he's been very, very good. Like, we cannot deny that. But you think it just seems like you don't think I rate Lautaro as a striker. I do, but I just don't think he's a. Is he top 5 right now? I would still have Osimhen. I would still have Haaland. Lautaro is definitely better than Darwin Núñez. There's no debate about that. He's better than Gabriel Jesus. Lautaro is better than Kolo Muani, Gonzalo Ramos. Not better than Harry Kane. So is Lautaro top 5? I'm trying to think more. It's kind of difficult. Do you still rate Benzema as a top 5 striker? Maybe not anymore. Who would you guys rather take right now? Would you rather take Lewandowski or Lautaro? Think about that. Think about that. Good work by Barella to win the ball. Darmian is just going to clear it away. Straight into the path of Dumfries. No foul on Dumfries. Here comes Theo Hernandez. That's a foul on. Yep. That's a foul. Is that going to be yellow? Well, this is now the opportunity for Milan to get into this game because they have once again been putrid against Inter. Putrid. Did he really touch him there? Time to learn Arabic. This is what we're doing now. I rate Lautaro, but just this guy just sometimes, although he scored against Milan in the semifinals, so we can't say he didn't show up in big moments. But World Cup final, he got the assist to Messi in the third goal. Champions League final, he should have scored one of those goals. Should have. All right, here's now Milan's opportunity. What are they going to do here? You cannot really dip this over the wall. I wonder if they're just going to sort of... Is Pulisic going to take this? Or is it going to be Giroud? Okay, let's see here. Is it going to be Pulisic or Giroud? Not really a long run up. You're going to have to really bend this wall if you want to get this in. Is it going to be Pulisic? Nope. Giroud! It's terrible. Terrible. Terrible, man. Terrible. He scored. All right. God, man, he sent it to the moon and back. Giroud thought, Inter don't care, man. These guys, they will play the long ball as much as they want. And there's the first half. Ay. That was domination. No, we can't not. No. DCL. Come on, he's no Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Dominic Calvert-Lewin that guy's just an H&M model. That's what he is. Don't rate Dominic Calvert-Lewin highly. Okay, I'm going to check out this Thuram goal because I hear it all the time now. Let me see. This Thuram goal. Que golazo de Yon Duran. Because this was the first goal for Villa as they made their comeback. Let's see here. Out wide towards Digne. Digne puts in the box. Touch. Boom. Oh, what a goal. That's a golazo. That is a golazo right there. Right there. Ivan Toney, I would... yeah. Milan, right now, if I'm going to be honest, Milan look just frustrated, lacking ideas, and Pioli is he is locked up in a jail cell, and Inzaghi has the keys to the jail cell. It's now been... Guys, remember I showed you this stat? Remember I showed you the results recently between these two teams? Nope, that's the wrong one. These are the results recently. You see there? Right there. Inter have now won 1-0, 2-0, 1-0, 3-0. It has now been 11... It's been 9 halves, and Milan have not scored a goal in the Milan Derby. Oh, my... Okay. Is this solely on Pioli for them not finding any clear-cut sort of idea on how to break down, or is it just Inter with their fantastic defense? Because Inter have this on lock. Absolutely on lock. They don't allow any balls in behind. They press well. They're just such a well-drilled unit, Inzaghi's team. But this is terrible. This is bad. Big up, Ian. How you doing, bro? Oh yeah, you live in Singapore. I forgot. I don't even know who's on pole for tomorrow's race. Let me check this out quickly. I didn't even watch qualifying. Damn. Who's on pole? Don't tell me Verstappen. What the hell? Verstappen was 11th. Huh? The heck happened in qualifying? That is craziness. That is unexpected. Wow. Inter have more depth, 100%. Yeah, okay. He got good headers. Cool. He did it for one season. Come on now. That's crazy, man. What happened to Verstappen? Jesus Christ, 11th. My bald manager has failed me. He cooked Yeah, I mean, what else is he supposed to do, Sebastian? So let me bring up the stats for the first half because this is not going to look pretty for Milan fans. If I'm going to be honest, this is not looking pretty for them. They are once again being look at. I love this from Inter. You know, I actually love this from Inter. I said 2-1 before the game, but look at this, people. Inter are saying, "Fuck possession. I'm going to hit you with this. I'm going to hit you with this." 28% ball possession. I love it. Love it, Inter. Screw all your possession stat merchants. They have 0.03 XG goal. 0.03. That is terrible. Who was that shot? Was that Loftus Cheek? Calabria. That's it. That's been the only shot. Oh my God, Milan. Oh, Milan. Man, this is terrible. Pioli, you cannot get shut out again. Not another clean sheet for Inter. This, I agree, Biggie. This is not a derby anymore. This is a training session for Inter. You're going to lose 5 times in a row and not even score 1 goal? 1. Okay, so let's think about this. Pulisic has got to play better, non-existent. Leao has got to play better, non-existent. Giroud is actually holding up the ball quite well. This is Foot Mob, by the way. It's Foot Mob. Don't really see a lot of Reinders. Loftus-Cheek is trying to do his thing, and Krunic is just Krunic, which is basically nada. Nada. But I think just, okay, Andy, you say Inter a moments team, to be honest. They're not a moments team. They are just they know how to play against Milan. Inzaghi just has the code for Pioli. Hit them on the counterattack, be direct, and that's okay. You can complain all you want, they're being defensive. They can be defensive all they want, and they can just be direct. And every time Inter went on the attack, they looked like they were going to score a goal today. This is why. So if you are Milan, you have got to find some answers. And Pioli, you cannot be shut out again, buddy. Yeah, you cannot. This cannot be five games in a row. It's terrible. They are. I said this during the stream. Inter are the best defensive team in the world. Prove me otherwise. They are the best defensive team in the world. Might not be pretty, but who cares? It's wonderful to see. Yes, exactly. He outcoached Pep. He did. Yep, exactly. Derby is about winning, not how you win. 100%. Inzaghi's the top 2 manager in the world. Changed my mind. Okay, Diego. I would only change your mind about it if he wins a Serie, because he did bottle it in 21-22. Let's be perfectly honest there. Inzaghi bottled it in that 21-22 season. No need to blame him. Our wingers, Leao and Pulisic, are not doing enough. I agree with that, Andy. I agree with that. I wouldn't blame Krunic at all so far, but it's just that, Krunic is not going to allow a lot with his possession play against the low block. You don't understand? But yeah, I fully agree. The 2 main guys, Leao and Pulisic, you got to pull your weight and actually perform, and they're not doing it right now. Another example, Fratesi, Pavard have not even started a game yet. They haven't. Facts, I haven't seen this type of defending since prime Atleti with Godin and Jimenez. That's a good shout, That is a very good shout. Very, very good shout. Pavard, man. Isn't it best to just score, cross and pray your striker scores the header against the low block, especially when you don't have tiki-taka players? The thing is, okay, you could put it in a cross for Giroud, and he's quite decent in the air, but Giroud also has a nice touch, especially when he just needs to do one touch quickly. I just don't see any of the midfielders really wanting to do that. That's kind of the problem here. Like, Loftus-Cheek is a guy who thrives more in space. Reinders, okay, he's not having his greatest game today. I just think it's brilliant. Instead of, hopefully, but he's got it's not ACL injury. No, it wasn't ACL because it happened in the Napoli game. Or was it his shoulder? I can't remember, but it was something with his knee, right, Andy? I think it was something with his knee for Benacer. Gladbach really screwed up not selling Thuram a free transfer. Yeah, they really screwed up big time. They really did. Leao is not taking enough responsibility. It's like he's waiting for the ball to come to him instead of showing up himself. Agreed. Okay, let's take it easy, Biggie. Let's take it easy. So is Thuram better than Lautaro right now? Is this what you're trying to tell me? All right, people, I'll be right back. Get your thoughts. Get a meal. Get some tea. Or if you drink, get some beer, wine, water, whatever. I'll be back in a minute or two. So I'll be right back. Yeah, 100%. 100%. It's like it's been so many games like they haven't scored a goal. Come on, like come on, Milan. Should I just keep this up on the screen the whole entire second half until Milan actually score a goal? Should I do that, people? Because this is getting crazy. Inter first. I said but this Thuram, damn. Yeah, Marcus Thuram is looking good, man. He is looking really good. I didn't think I thought he would be a decent option for Inter. But wow, I mean, like his performance against Fiorentina and his performance today, this guy's a baller, man. He's a baller. Thuram is so damn quick with or without the ball. He's an amazing player. I didn't say Inter wasn't the best team. Don't be that guy. I didn't say that to you. No. Did I say that to you? I don't think I did, Maximus. I hate to say this, but Juve, they look dangerous, but how are they going to do against low block teams? We know what Sarri ball is, but come on, let's be perfectly honest. Or do the Mike Jinx, please. There's no Mike Jinx, so I don't know what you're talking about. Watch Inter drop points from weaker teams in the next easy run they have. But okay, wait. I'd have to remind myself of who Inter have played. I know they played Fiorentina. They played against They played against Cagliari and Monza. Those are two weak teams, and they dispatched them 2-0 and 2-0. Easy games. Come on. Yeah, I don't know, free mind. I don't know, free mind. Sometimes I got the feeling like Leao doesn't know what to do close to the goal, especially when his opponents closes the game. Valid point, 80. I just feel like sometimes with Leao, especially when he's double teamed in these sort of situations, he doesn't really have a clear idea on what to do with the ball. He doesn't have a clear idea. Oh man, Newcastle almost scored. It's like Leao has all the ability to be a great player, but the decision making sometimes is not good, and especially in tight spaces, as we saw against Napoli last season. The goal he scored, the solo run. I mean, no, they got the assist to Giroud. When Leao has space, one of the most dangerous players in the world, one of the most. But when a team is in a low block, does he have the ability to break them down? That's going to be a question mark for Leao as his career keeps on moving. If only we had a better keeper. Sommer is no, 100%, no. When you got Jan Sommer and you got Onana, you're taking Onana all day. But although, how many goals has now Onana's conceded for Manchester United? Let me check that. There's been a lot, guys. Do you blame Onana really for it, or do you blame more Manchester United? They've conceded 10 goals in 5 games. That's a lot better, That's got to be a lot better for Manchester United. How do you concede 10 goals in 5 games? That is pathetic. That really is pathetic. Oh, I thought Chukwueze was coming on, but it just seems like he's warming up. Yep. Sommer is better shot stopper than Onana. Onana is probably one of the worst keepers in the Premier League right now. No, it's not. Let's not do that right now. Let's not do that right now. Is better than Leao's? I don't know. Like with Kvara, is he being found out a little bit now? Let's take that into account. Is Kvara being found out right now? That's a question mark. I love Kvara, but he's got to step up as well this season. Sommer is a better shot stopper than Onana. Onana is probably... Nah, we can't do this. Wow, his save percentage is around 30%. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, God, that is not good for Onana, man. That is... I love Onana. I just think he's did you guys see the shot stopping he made against Burundi? If he wasn't in goal for Cameroon would have not made the AFCON. Think about that. Cameroon not making an AFCON? That's horrendous. Samuel Eto'o would have been sacked immediately after it. Yep. Yes. Yeah. When they started doubling him, 100%. You saw that exactly and Calabria locked him down in that Champions League game. Locked him down. Right now, I'm still taking Kvara. I love Kvara. I think he's a baller, but both of the players, they have to work on their decision-making. But we can just see that the talent for both players is there, man. Both of them are there. He's funny. He's hilarious. You see him when he's giving orders and this sort of stuff. I love Onana. I think he's a quality keeper. But would I classify him as the best keeper in the world? No. What also made Onana great last season is because look at Inter's defense. Look at Acerbi. This guy was decent at Lazio. Goes to Inter and he's amazing. He's amazing. He locks down every He still has Holland in his pocket. He hasn't emptied those pockets yet. because he still hasn't conceded a goal. But we're getting close to the second half, people. If you haven't done so already, hit the like button. We got 27 likes. We can get up to 30. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. And shout out to all the members of the channel. Shout out to Free Mind. Shout out to Sebastian. Shout out to any other members in the house. Now we only got Free Mind and Sebastian. Damn the members. Damn the members. Shout out to all of you guys. Yeah, I guess you could say that. He was hurt. I mean, look, Napoli didn't perform well at the end of the season. I just think that they were kind of in cruise control. I want to see the Kivara that we saw at the start of last season. I want to see that Kivara because the Kivara we saw at the start of last season was amazing. What do you think about Mourinho at Roma? In my opinion, he is terrible. He got a bad squad, but finishing below Lazio and Atalanta while spending more is crazy. He should stop coaching now and save his legacy, in my opinion. Yeah, with Jose and Roma, I don't think it's going to be good this season. I just think they're going to really just focus on the Europa League. But they're playing tomorrow. Wait, are they playing tomorrow or today? I cannot remember. They're playing tomorrow. Actually, it's Genoa and Napoli tonight. I'm going to have to watch that game. They're playing Empoli. Okay. I know Dybala and Lukaku are both going to start tomorrow. So I need to see how that looks. If it keeps on looking bad, then Jose, I think this is his final year of his contract anyway. I think he might just go, to be honest. I think he might just go. That's true, actually. He did defeat cancer. Unbelievable story for Acerbi. If Kivara isn't hitting his form, then Inter will run away with the title easily. Kind of agree with you, Biggie. Although, the expected cases team, Juventus, they're not going to go away this season. Let's be honest here. Expected cases are going to be here this season. Second half is beginning, people. Let's hope Milan can perform. Otherwise, this is going to turn into an absolute thumping in the rain by Inter. Thunderstorms for Inter. And we are off in the second half. Let's go, people. 2-0 for Inter. This is cruise control for them. Bye-bye. And Milan. Oh, Thiaw. Good work by Thiaw. Into Kjaer. Kjaer is just not... Like, I know Tomori is injured, but Kjaer is just not that guy anymore. Here's Loftus-Cheek. Pulisic and Leao have got to have better second halves. Into Calabria. I just don't understand this inverted right back role of all players. Calabria? Oh, Thuram. I'm taking Thuram right now. 100%. I thought so too. With the signings they made for Remind, I thought, man, look at Lazio. Dashi Kamara, Castellanos. But they're terrible. They're terrible. Defensively, they are a joke. Lazio are terrible defensively. Oh, Jesus, Diego. I'm not going to go that far, but that is a crazy comment. That is a crazy comment. That's crazy. We might have to do a watch along then for Milan and Newcastle on Tuesday, because that's the first game of the Champions League. Who's playing at the same time as them? Is that not a foul by Kjaer? No, it isn't. Who's playing at the same time on Tuesday with these guys? Young Boys in Leipzig? I'll have that in the background. Yeah. Calabria against Mbappe? Oh, it's going to be a long day. Good work by Reinders and Loftus-Cheek. Reinders, oh, that pass was terrible out wide. Good work by Reinders to win it back, though. Here's Kjaer. Krunic, good pass by Krunic. Loftus-Cheek, that looked like a handball. Play continues. It is handball. Why does the call come so late? Giroud would do all right against the Fry, but he almost as well might be ghosting against Acerbi because he's invisible. I mean, Acerbi is just locking down every striker he faces right now. Every striker. You didn't know. You think Napoli can defend their title without Spalletti? I'm not too sure. I don't rate Rudy Garcia at all. I think losing Kim Min-jae is a big loss, but Spalletti was bigger. You just saw under Spalletti, like every player just enjoyed. They had a great role, enjoyed the football. Now, I'm not too sure. That second half performance by is Krunic to Theo. Out wide to Pulisic. Is Pulisic going to put the ball in? He puts it back to Theo. Theo's got to put in a good cross towards Leao. Terrible. Again, man, again. Milan have no ideas how to break this down. We're not going to go 5 games in a row without them scoring. We're not living in this world. Has Inter ever beaten Milan 5 times in a row, people, by the way? Has it ever happened? Let me know in the chat. Has it ever happened? Bastoni clears it away. Big up, Matt. Big up, Matt. I see you. Twitch people in the house. Twitch people in the house. Yeah, De Laurentiis, man. That guy is, shall we say, an interesting character. Interesting character. Imagine if Arnautovic comes onto the field and scores. Oh, that would be terrible. Oh, man. Ay, ay, ay. Of course, Ian. I was at the World Cup in 2018. If you guys have never... Who in the chat has been to a World Cup? Let me know. Chat, who's been to a World Cup game? Calabria can't keep it in. Big up to AB says, other than the left side, this Milan side is mediocre. Why are they getting hyped up? They're still a good team, Milan. I just think Inter, they got their number. You just have... Every team has a bogey team. Every team has a bogey team. So let's be perfectly honest here. Milan are still a good team, but Inter are just... These guys are not conceding any chances whatsoever. They still have not conceded a goal this season. Oh, Kjaer against Lautaro. Kjaer, man, this guy just doesn't have any pace anymore. He's getting absolutely brutalized. That was good defending. And then he's just flopping around like a salmon, trying to get away from the grizzly bears in Alaska. Yeah. You went to Argentina, Iceland. Nice. You went to the 94 World Cup, Maximus. Jeez. Damn. Which game did you go see in the Italy, Republic of Ireland? Oh, man. It must have been hot, you know. It must have been hot. Ooh, Thuram almost had it there. Milan just got to play a lot quicker, man. They're just going way too much side to side, side to side. This is not good. You got to see Baggio Maldini. Oh, I wish I saw those players live, man. I wish I saw Baggio live, man. That guy was a genius. Absolute genius. I just feel like when Inter are going to go up against like Lazio, Milan, Napoli, they're just going to be defensive and say, hey, you try and break us down and we'll hit you with the crazy counterattack. Now here's space for Calabria. This is now finally the opportunity for Milan to break them down. Out wide to Reinders. Terrible touch. Still with Reinders. To Leao. Here's Krunic. Calabria. Why? Why is Calabria one of the midfielders? Why? Okay, he wins the ball back, but why is he one of those midfielders? Ay. Oh, here we go with one of the driving runs by Hernandez. Here comes Hernandez. Oh, great work by Dumfries to win the ball. And now here come Inter. Look at how quickly they go on the counterattack. DiMarco. Pulisic can't keep up with DiMarco. DiMarco. Ah, poor cross by DiMarco. There was 4 Inter players in the box. And great work by Çalhanoğlu. That was a handball by Pulisic anyways. Yeah. I think Milan are still beatable, but AB Dortmund got to step up, bro. They got to step up big time. Oh, that's a clear handball. Clear as day. Clear as day. Oh, I can imagine. Imagine. World Cup, that brings that sort of atmosphere. 2026 is going to be wild. It's going to be absolutely wild. It's going to be so difficult to get tickets. It's going to be the World Cup website might actually crash for those tickets. Here comes Çalhanoğlu with the free kick. That was a terrible free kick by Çalhanoğlu. Oof. Is he okay? It's Calabria as well. Hopefully Calabria is okay. I like your thinking, Ian. I think what Milan should do right now is probably take off Loftus-Cheek, put Pulisic as sort of the number 10, go to a double pivot with Reinders and Krunic, and then bring on Chukwueze. I think that's what they need, players who will, in the midfield, who will drive with the ball. That's what they need right now. Loftus-Cheek is trying to do it, but they don't have enough of it. So Chukwueze is coming on soon. Okay. I think that's exactly what they need. Terrible pass by Dumfries. Here's Giroud. Good link up play to Christian Pulisic. Pulisic still. Foul on Pulisic by Çalhanoğlu. And the rain is pouring down in Milan. This has not been the game for Pulisic or Leao, man. This has not been the game for these two guys. Oh my god, what is this? Oh yeah, he's a very special talent, AB. He's injured right now, AB, right? I think Thuram is injured, but he's only 17. That guy was insane. So Chukwueze is on. Who did they take off? Did Pulisic come off? Damn. I mean, to be fair, Pulisic has done next to nada in this game, so he deserved to be subbed off. Let's see what Chukwueze can do in his first Milan Derby. Dimarco into Thuram. Look at the hold-up play by Thuram. Oh, what a pass by Dimarco. Oh, Barella's pass is phenomenal. Oh my god. Back to Mkhitaryan. Look at Inter. When they have the ball, there is just a purpose to their play. Good play. Can Bastoni get to it? No foul. Chiar to Calabria, and then he just woof. Woof. Yeah. He's definitely he needs to work on that game. He's going to be in the squad next game, hopefully. Oh yeah, that's a nice kit. Although I now have a Napoli kit, so I got to get another Serie A team's kit. Maximus. I got Napoli's away kit from last year. I was thinking of getting the Union Berlin away kit for the UCL, that black and gold one. That is a beauty of a kit. Here's Sommer. Thuram loses possession. Milan. Can you do something for me? Here's Giroud. Giroud into Leao. And we got a game, people. Finally. We have a game. It is 2-1. Rafael Leao. That's exactly one person just making a driving run in behind the Inter defense. And there we go. Inter have now conceded their first goal of the season. Darmian is never keeping up with Leao. Oh, Sommer should have probably saved it if we're going to be honest. Oh, I think Sommer should save that, people. That is a fantastic pass from Giroud. People, do we think Sommer should save that, by the way? Do we think... are they looking for offside or is it golazo? It's a golazo. All right. Vamos. We got a game. Let's go. Come on. We've had 7 goals in the last 2 watch-alongs. This is amazing. Maybe now Milan will wake up. Oh, I was close by Sommer almost. Okay. Do we think Sommer should be saving that goal? it went under him. I think he should be doing a lot better in that situation, if we're going to be honest. Oh, good work by Mkhitaryan and Lautaro. Here comes Mkhitaryan up against Krunic. Mkhitaryan. Here's Çalhanoğlu. Well, let's see now. Maybe finally Milan have scored. Finally, it's been five games. They have finally done it. It took the 10th half, but they have finally gotten the golazo. And the rain is just pouring. Look at Inzaghi's shirt. look at Inzaghi's shirt. Oh, bro. Put a raincoat on. See, the Italians and Speedos, man. This is what they do. I did not need to see that, Inzaghi, please. Man thinks he's the Arnold Schwarzenegger of Italy. Here's a Serie. Long ball towards Thuram. Good work by Reinders. Oh, Reinders. Oh, almost fell into the path of Reinders. Now we got a bit more of an open game here. In the rain. Ay. Here's Barella. Barella back to Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu into Bastoni. 30 minutes to go in the Milan Derby. Are we going to get a ending here? Thiago just clears it away to Leao. What hold up play by Thiago. We got 2-on-1 opportunity. Reinders still. Reinders, what are you doing, Reinders? Nobody's moving for Milan. Leao. Oh, Jesus Christ. That was terrible. Oh. That was better, though, for Milan. Look, they broke the Inter press, and then you see what happened. Yep. See, this is the thing. If you don't have the sort of midfielders to play tiki-taka, just go direct. And that's what Milan just did. Look at the hold-up play from Giroud. Giroud, wonderful passing to Leao, and then Leao does the rest. Here comes now Theo. Now Milan have woken up. Are Inter now a little bit shell-shocked from conceding their first goal of the season. Mkhitaryan. And foul by Theo. Theo's got to be careful. He's getting a yellow, of course. It wouldn't be a Milan Derby without Theo getting a yellow card. This guy always gets a yellow card in the Milan Derby. Every single derby. It's him and Dumfries that always get yellows. That's a clear foul. I don't know how people can be watching Newcastle Brentford instead of this, if I'm going to be perfectly honest. How? How can you watch that crap? How? Yes, that's exactly it, MM. You guys just need a moment of brilliance. You got the quality, but good hold of play again by Giroud. Giroud did not. Oh, that was Loftus-Cheek. That's a foul on Loftus-Cheek. Okay. Dumfries is just. That seemed like it was a foul by Dumfries, if I'm going to be honest. I'll try to, Ian. I'll try to. But the games will probably be kicking off when I have work, so that's going to be the problem. But I'll be definitely doing like match day reviews and all that stuff. But the Asian Cup. Finally, we see Chukwueze on the ball. I haven't seen him touch the ball once. And here's Chukwueze still cleared away by a Serbian Di Marco. And Bastoni just clears it away now. Good header by Chiar. Barella. Now Di Marco's down injured. That wouldn't be great. Actually, who's the backup left back now for Inter? Actually, I didn't think about that. If Di Marco ever goes down or if they want to rotate, who is their backup left back? Because they sold Gosens. So let me see. I guess Cuadrado? I guess Cuadrado, yeah. Milan fans loving it. Oh. Well, looks like Fratesi and Arnautovic are coming onto the field. Fratesi's coming up for Barella. Okay, interesting. Huh. Huh. I guess Barella didn't have his greatest game today, if we're going to be honest. Wait, I have not seen this Carlos guy before. So Fratesi is Carlos Agosto. Oh, he was at Monza last year. Okay. So Carlos Agosto is on for Di Marco, and Arnautovic is coming on for who? Anyway. Hey, relax, Sharma, relax. I mean, I'm getting there too, bro. I'm getting the hair loss is coming slowly but surely. But I think like Italians might have the worst hairlines. Them and English people. What's with the Italians? Is this not what we're doing, people? We're gonna disrespect Italians and their hair. See, if they keep their hair, like how old is Bastoni? Like Bastoni still got. I'm alive, bro. Oh yeah. You got a McDonald's hairline. That is wild, Alexander. That is wild. So Arnautovic came up for Thuram as well. All right, let's see. So only it's always so fun. Like Inzaghi just loves these like 3 subs at a time. He loves doing those. Let me guess. He brought off the players. Actually, no Inter player have gotten a yellow card. That's another thing that Inzaghi loves to do. It's all in good fun, yeah, of course. Yeah, Jan Sommer might actually have the best hair on the pitch. Him and Leao. I would say those two guys. Those two have the best hair. Now we got another bulldozer, and Arnautovic could hold a play by Lautaro. Tries to play into Mkhitaryan. It works. Ooh, Augusto. Okay. Can't say I watched much of Carlos Augusto last season for Monza, but let's see what he provides to the game. And he's another one who has not the greatest hairline, and he's 24. Bro, he's younger than me, and his hair is almost gone. Ay. I think he needs to pay a visit to Turkey, if we're going to be honest. Here's Çalhanoğlu. Back to Serie. Can Serie find anybody? Nope. Back to Çalhanoğlu. Long ball towards Arnautovic. Oh, that was all. Wow. Arnautovic actually almost kept that in play. That is wild. That is what. Hey, man. Hair is overrated. Is this what we're saying? Wow. That would have been insane touch by Arnautovic. I think what maybe Pioli should do is probably bring on like Okafor instead of like Giroud. Could do something like that. Or bring in like, I don't want to say, I guess maybe Florenzi. Maybe bring on Florenzi as well. That could be a little. No, I am 96, by the way, free mind. I'm 96. 96. Soon it is my birthday. Soon. Ooh, almost into Chukwueze. Almost. Actually, nope. Not quite a year until my birthday, but we're getting close to it. A year, a month. October born. Here's a Serbi into Bastoni. Milan have kind of gone and it seems like Inter want that third goal instead of Milan wanting that equalizer. Foul on Arnautovic? Nope. No foul on Arnautovic, who was great for Bologna last season. Yeah, I think they need Luca Romero, Shio. I think they need Luca Romero. Here's Thiaw. It's a bit too slow from Thiaw. Gotta say, Krunic has actually been very good in the second half. Didn't see much of him in the first half, but in the second half, Krunic has been money. I'll give him that. He's been money. Cheers, guys. Cheers. Michael Magnan or Soma? Magnan, I still think Magnan is the top 5 goalkeeper in the world. I was even saying last season, I think at times Magnan was the best keeper in the world. Look at this. Where is the midfielder to build up the play? Okay, good ball into Leao. Uh, Theo's got to be there. Oh, what link of play too. Oh, what a ball to Lautaro. Lautaro against Kiar. Lautaro. El Toro to Mkhitaryan. No, two for Mkhitaryan. It's two. Mkhitaryan has 2 goals today, of all people. You gotta be kidding me, Milan. How do you allow Mkhitaryan to get 2 goals? Armenia's greatest ever player scores another in the Milan Derby. Hendrik Mkhitaryan. Look at this pass. Was that Fratesi who gave the ball out wide to Lautaro? Oh, what play. Lautaro, Kiar doesn't step up to him. Hold up to Mkhitaryan. Deflection, I think, off of Tiao, and it's 3-1. Yep, it took a deflection off Magnan. You got to dive for it. Why didn't Magnan dive for the ball? That was just poor all around from Milan's perspective. Really, really poor. And Mkhitaryan has 2 in the derby. He's got 2. That is actually crazy. You would have not predicted that before the game. Finally, Inzaghi's got a jacket, so we don't have to see the white shirt anymore. Yeah, Diego, don't listen to me, bro. Don't listen to me. That is craziness. Yeah, we all said, Fratesi should be starting. He got 2 goals. Mkhitaryan should be starting. I said that before the game. I'm not going to lie. And what happens? He gets 2 goals. Oh, God. Football is a funny sport, people. This is why, we can talk all the shit we want. We can act like experts. Nobody's an expert on this game. And now Inter fans have the flashlights out saying, night. Night to Milan. It's going to be 5 in a row. 5. Come on, Milan. You guys cannot lose 5 in a row. This is not a derby. It's an Inter training session. Guys, welcome to the Inter training session derby. Good into Carlos. Oh, that didn't seem like a foul by Fratesi on Theo. And here we go. Oh, Leao and Fratesi. Okay, I like to see it. That seemed really soft, if I'm going to be honest. It was really losing here. It's definitely Milan, if we're going to be honest, Shio. They're going to lose 5. Imagine if Liverpool did 5 wins in a row over Manchester United. Imagine if Boca did 5 wins in a row over River. Boca over River. Yeah, there we go. Imagine if Barcelona did 5 wins in a row over Real Madrid. People would be clowning them. Milan, man. Pioli just does not have the cure right now. Hypothetically, if you were facing hair loss, would you go for a hair transplant or just shave it all off? Many people think getting a transplant is just a way to hide your insecurity. To be honest, I'm actually not that too insecure about my hair. Carlos, almost going to make it 4-1. I'm not actually too insecure with my hair because I just, family. I know I see the hair loss coming. It's inevitable. I just want to keep my hair. If I'm going to be honest, I just want to keep my hair. It's nothing insecure. I could go bald if I wanted to, but see, if you go bald though, you got to have a nice beard. That's what I think though. You got to have a nice beard. Inter are owning Milan in the Milan Derby once again. This is a training session. With the lumberjack beard. Yeah, I think you got to have a beard at least. I mean, if you have no facial hair and no hair, especially for me, man, that's not good look for me. I'll be honest. It's not good look for me. Maybe some people can pull it off, but not me. I need to have the full beard then. That's a foul. Loftus cheeky. Yep, it is. Yes, it is. I mean, look, Maximus. You know, some people they're like, hey, F it. I'm gonna go bald. And some people just embrace the hair loss. Like, I'm probably just gonna embrace the hair loss, to be honest. You guys will see. Probably like in 3 to 2 years, if I'm still doing YouTube, I'll probably have like hair just like this, and there will be nothing here. That's probably what's gonna happen. But for now, it's still going strong. We're still going strong here. Now De Vrij is coming on for Bastoni. Bastoni. I think this is just going to finish 3-1. Shout out to the Italian Football TV, those guys there and their YouTube channel. Fantastic Serie A content. What the heck is Antonio going to say about Milan again, man? You cannot be losing so many derbies in a row. That's a foul, Leao. Yep, it is. Well, if Milan can get a goal here, then we might be talking about a comeback. Let's see. Let us see. Wow. Then we can be cooking up a comeback. All right. Let's see what Theo Hernandez can do from this free kick. Theo Hernandez, good ball in, nobody there. And Jan Sommer will come to collect. Easy. Easy peasy for them. You only discovered them 3 weeks ago, Free Mind. Bro, they've been going how many years now? Like 4 or 5 years, I think, IFTV. They're fantastic. I always get my Italian news from those guys. Oh, look at this play from Inter. Fratesi, Alberto Carlos. Oh, why did he hold a play, man? Again, you see, Inter had 5 guys in the box. Even if they're 3-1 up, they are just dominating this game. Milan are just chasing shadows. When Inter have the ball, they're just chasing shadows. Good play by Arnautovic into Lautaro. Any English-speaking Serie A YouTube channel I follow, they're the best one. Yep. They try not to be bought. They're not. They always try and get good guests on as well. I think they're more fair. Yeah, he was good today, Angel. He was definitely good today. I thought he was really good today, if I'm going to be honest. Quite a lot. I don't try and just consume just Premier League because I hate Prem merchants. If I'm going to be honest, I hate Premier League merchants. So I don't follow a lot of YouTube channels. Only follow a few, to be honest, but because most of the Premier League content that I see on YouTube, it's just like fans against fans and they all just talk over each other. I don't really like that sort of content. I'd rather have like a good discussion and people can actually have a conversation on what do they think from the outside, what's going on. Like, that's why ESPN FC, even though I don't really care for a lot of their pundits, at least they have knowledge about the game and they can good Calabria's. See, Florenzi makes more sense in an inverted role than Calabria. That definitely makes more sense. But yeah, anyways, with the Premier League channels, they're just too many of them are just terrible. Oh, oh, this is getting bad. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is terrible. It's a penalty for Inter. This is getting into a. Actually, to be fair. Okay, no, it's a penalty. Yeah, it's a penalty. That's a pen. Of course, Theo gives up a pen. Of course. Yeah, Lautaro's going to take the pen. He said, I want to take the pen. Got to give it to El Capitan. Oh, actually, no. It's Çalhanoğlu who's going to take it. Interesting. Yeah, exactly, MM. Premier People's about how better my team. I hate it, man. I absolutely hate it. That's all I just hear from those guys. They never talk about football. They just talk about narratives and agendas. It's all about agendas for some of those print channels. I hate it. The only ones where I'm like, okay, they actually talk about football is the SDS podcast, right? They actually talk quite decent. Some of them, some of the guys on that channel, at least. All right. Is it going to be 4-1 for Inter? Çalhanoğlu against his former team. You know he's going to celebrate against Milan, of course. Çalhanoğlu up against Magnan. Çalhanoğlu 4-1 Inter, 4-1 Inter, 4-1 Inter. It's turned into a battering. Nah, Milan, take some shame, guys. You guys take some shame. 4-1. You know what's the funniest thing? I thought it was going to be 2-1. I thought it was going to be a close game. But Milan are just being put down. Second best again. Milan can never talk to Inter fans right now. Sebastian, it's a pen, bro. Stop crying. It's a pen. It's a pen. I don't see. I don't know why Sebastian's crying. That is definitely a penalty. Theo was late. He kicked him. Clear penalty. I don't think we have any troubles there. Wow. It is actually. I can see that. Yeah. Yes, it was playing entertaining brand of football. They missed a lot of chances. Yeah, I really like Leverkusen yesterday. Really like. Yeah, Quadraro is a diver. We know that. So, should I bring this back up, people? Five, 4-1, 1-0, 2-0, 1-0, 3-0. God, come on. Milan, you guys, 5 in a row. If this turns into 6 or 5-1, oh, bro, there is going to be an absolutely asado session on Milan tonight. Lautaro is getting that asado ready. You just got to think like Pioli has nothing. Big up Nicola, 5-1 by the end. It could be. Big up Ant. Are you a member of the channel? Shout out to you, Ant, for becoming a member of the channel. Quadrado with the Inter kid is weird. Oh, yeah, it's one of the weirdest things I've ever seen in my life. But yeah, guys, this is now going to be 5 in a row for Inter. And this could keep getting worse. Keep getting worse. And Lautaro hasn't even scored in this game, but he's got an assist. Yeah, I think he's got 1 assist. Or did he assist to Thuram as well? Let me check that again. Nope, Lautaro has 1 assist. DeMarco Dumfries with the assist, and Mkhitaryan has a brace. That is crazy, man. That is crazy. Ooh. Close from Aslani. Wait, when did Aslani come onto the field? Wait, when did Aslani come? Oh, Aslani came on for Çalhanoğlu. I really like Aslani. I think he's actually he's a baller, the Albanian. I think he's actually quite decent. You got to question again, like Pioli. In these derby games, he cannot get the number of Inzaghi. He cannot. It's as simple as that. Yep. Again, no Pavard. He'll definitely 100%, 100%. No Pavard, no Fratesi in the starting lineup. Do Inter have a chance of winning the Champions League this season, guys? Do we think they can go one better? Obviously, being finalists last year. Do we think they can win it this year? With no Onana, sold, Lukaku basically rejecting and just being an idiot himself. Yeah, I actually don't know. Obviously, Inter fans got to let me know in the chat. I actually don't know why Pavard hasn't started any games. It's really surprising to me. What is it with this referee who doesn't... He is so late to call every foul. Every foul. It's like a minute, and then he calls it. A minute, and then he calls it. Why is it like that every time? That I don't understand from his perspective. Uh, I think, to be fair, I think Pavard wanted to leave anyways. I think he wanted to move on and go to a new situation. I think Pavard is going to do fantastic in this formation. By the way, I think Pavard is going to cook for Inter. And we always say, "Oh, Dumfries, this guy's terrible on the ball." Dumfries this season has been also great. And another corner for Inter. They might make this five. That actually might make this five. Milan, do not let them get five. Then it's going to be bad for you guys. Remember, people, if you don't follow me on Twitter and Instagram, do that right now. All of those links are in the description down below. It is 4-1 for Inter with 6 minutes of the 90 left. Da-da-da. Nah, we can't. Overreaction after one game. Overreaction after one game. We cannot do that. You know what's the funniest thing? It's the thing that, like, Inter. Oh, look at the off ball. Look at the pressing by Lautaro, man. El Capitan. The funniest thing is that Inter fans would happily sell Dumfries because they know how terrible he is in possession. They just know how bad he is in possession. But this season, gotta give credit. Dumfries has been amazing. He has been very, very good. And now Yunus Musa's on, another American. Oh, but that is a terrible ball from Florenzi. Ah, man. Milan have just given up. A ref can just call this game off. This is GG. Good night. And another Derby win for Inter. And they are clearly, I think, clear favorites to win the Serie A this season. Clear favorites. I would, if Liverpool won 5 times in a row over Manchester United. Oh, here comes Carlos Agosto. Oh, nobody was making a run. Mkhitaryan trying to go for a hat trick. Imagine if Mkhitaryan scores a hat trick in the Derby. That would have been one of the hilarious things I've seen. Oh, man. What has been the best signing so far this season across football, people? Let me know in the chat. What has been the best signing so far? You kind of have to say that Marcus Thuram right now is looking like the best because it was a free signing. Free signing, Marcus Thuram. But let me know your thoughts. What has been the best signing so far? It's only been 5 games for most people, but I want to hear your thoughts in the chat. Also, Doku getting a goal today for Man City, his first goal in the Premier League. And that was one player I did not want to see. Soboslai, yeah, Soboslai has been a beast. Wow. Leao, nothing there. Jan Sommer, easy. This is Milan. What are you guys doing? Mkhitaryan, the Armenian GOAT. Oh, he is definitely the Armenian GOAT, that's for sure. The greatest player ever for that nation. Serie just clears it away to absolutely nobody. Carlos. So we've had, in our last 2 watch-alongs, we had 4 goals yesterday and we have 5 goals today. Wow. 9 goals. Lovely to see. Lovely. Oh, now they're doing, oh, hey. Oh, hey. No, they're taking the piss out of Milan. They're actually taking the piss. See, Pioli. Ay, ay, ay. Do we honestly think that, like, United are really in the mud right now? Do we think they could rectify their situation, or is it going to be worse for Manchester United? Let me actually check out what the results have, what their upcoming fixtures. Oh, they're playing Bayern next. I forgot about that. Then they got Burnley away, Crystal Palace, Galatasaray, Brentford, Sheffield United away, FC Copenhagen, Man City. December gets tough for United though, because in 10-day span they play Chelsea at home. No, actually, in a 2-week span they go Newcastle away, Chelsea home, Bournemouth home, Bayern home, Liverpool away. That's not going to look great for United. They got to start fixing up big time. Saying Milan wasted their money after this game is an overreaction, but saying Inter winning the league after this performance isn't low. No, 100% Sharma, because Inter have looked like the best team in Serie A for the first 5 games. That is a fact. Sorry, first 4 games. That is a fact. So I think you can easily, like, for Milan, it's 1 game, but they're just getting absolutely dicked on in the Derby games. Sorry, it's as simple as that. They are. Pioli is on fire. Yeah, there's something bad going on with the United dressing room. I don't know if Ten Hag is just building a Kardashian sort of vibe in that dressing room, but it is not something you want to be a part of right now. But also, you got to give credit to Brighton. Like, Brighton are just simply a stunning team. Stunning team. Love the football they play. And I said that already early in the stream. I don't need to keep going on and on about it. Yeah, I think Amrabat is going to be a key player for them. He's going to be a key player for them. He needs to cook. And what about Mason Mount? United got a lot of questions around them. Five minutes of added time. Really? Really, ref? Is this what we're going to do? You're going to inflict more misery? Because if Inter get a 5th here, then it's going to get really bad. Really bad. I would feel like United had some more. United did have some moments of good play, I thought, in the game, though. I wouldn't say it was like a total domination after 20 minutes for Brighton, but Brighton just controlled. They just controlled possession. Really like to see it. Inter is Milan's kryptonite as of now, 100%. This derby was so one-sided that this watch-along became a podcast. Look, it did, because how many shots on target have Milan had in this game? Well, here comes now Musa. I haven't seen anything from Chukwueze in this game. Well, good pass into Florenzi, Chukwueze, and it blocked. What a block by Serie. Oh, that is a terrible touch from Leao. Here's Krunic. I want to. Okafor. Oh, Leao, man, just put the ball in the box. This is the problem. Yeah, I think they can do well, but they're in a tough group, though. They're in a tough group. He's done. I just don't think there's the motivation anymore for Van de Beek. Like, if Ten Hag is not picking him, then Van de Beek he's screwed. He's screwed. This is a training session. Da 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 da. Oh, Wilson scored. Wait, is Tonali not even? Eddie Howe must be resting him for what's coming up in the week. Because Longstaff and Anderson are starting. That is such an English team. It's such an English team. What the heck? Oh, here comes Victor. They're not making it 5. They're not making it 5. Surely not. Surely not 5. Oh, 5! It's Fratesi as well. Nah, this is an embarrassment. This is an absolute annihilation. Oh, Inter just simply own the Milan Derby. This is.
Here's you, Skill.
Okay. I have nothing to toast you with.
Woo! Woo! Oh, my goodness.
Well,
that is Inter right now. Oh my goodness! Where's my paper? Milan, you just held. I got 5 on it, and you let Fratesi score. Oh, Milan, Inter fans should be playing the. I got 5 on it. Can we play you? You know what? Inter fans would actually be saying, "Can we play you every week?" And Fratesi gets his first goal for Inter. That's 3 goals this week for Fratesi. He has had a great week. Hey, it's a 5-piece combo with side of ranch, probably a side of chili fries, whatever you want to add. You're gonna have a huge beer. If you don't drink beer, you get the biggest soda possible because Inter have just put a 5-piece past their biggest rivals. I mean, you could debate: is Juve bigger? You could probably say Juve are bigger, but we definitely know who owns the city of Milan. That's for sure. Milan. This defense has been absolutely abysmal. I mean, I already said it earlier in the stream. Chiar cannot be starting anymore for AC Milan. It doesn't matter if it's against Salernitana. Doesn't matter if it's against Lecce. PSG. If he's going to go up against PSG, it is going to be bad. It is going to be bad if Chiar goes up against Mbappe. It's going to be terrible. Wow, oh wow. And there is the final whistle. It actually ends 5-1 in the derby. 5-1. Nah, I'm sorry. Okay. Before I head out, people, remember to hit the like button on your way out. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Inter have just won the Milan Derby 5-1. 5-1. First off, Inter fans, you got 5 on it. You want to play Milan every week. This is Mkhitaryan with the brace. Marcus Thuram, amazing goal. Serie doing great again. Inter just put in a performance like they always do against Milan. They rise to the occasion, and Inter clearly look like the best team in Serie. This team, with the way they are constructed, with the depth they have off the bench, are looking like the clear favorites for the Scudetto. Obviously, they got Juventus still in there with their team and no European football, but Inter really put a statement to the league today and saying, we want our crown back. And Inzaghi can finally win the Serie A. That was an amazing performance by them. For Milan, do you guys want to show up in a derby game? Do you want to show up? Look at this, people. That is now 5 wins in a row for Inter against Milan. In the same year. Inter have done this to Milan. Embarrassing for Milan. Defensively, shambles. Chiar and Thiaw were just bullied. I mean, Leao and Pulisic did not have great games today. Even though Leao got the goal, I still don't think he was great. Giroud, not fantastic. And the midfield just got absolutely overpowered by Inter's midfield. And Pioli just tactically doesn't know what to do against Inzaghi. He doesn't. This is an embarrassing performance by Milan yet again in the derby. When the stakes are the highest and you want your team to perform, it is the worst feeling in the world to lose a derby match. But to get 5-1? Terrible. Absolutely terrible from Milan's perspective. But Inter, they're going to be popping bottles tonight. They're going to be loving life. And they're going to be full of confidence heading into the Champions League game and the Serie A season for the rest of this year and the rest of this season. But amazing performance from Inter. Marcus Thuram, I thought, was great until he got subbed off, and Mkhitaryan with the brace. And I did say before the game, Fratesi should be starting ahead of Mkhitaryan, so don't listen to me. But shout out to every Inter fan. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Wonderful watch along. If you haven't done so already, hit the like button on your way out. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. And wow, that was a cooking session and a half by Inter. A 5-star Michelin dish served. Adios, everybody. Have a beautiful day. Stay safe in this crazy world. and peace.